a sure sign of August and that the end of summer is nearing. The Sun Prairie Corn Fest kicks off today.
And that's where we can find our very own Josh Sprider live this morning. And he's next to the big baby. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I've got more than an earful of corn hanging out in Sun Prairie this morning. Look at this thing. You knew the puns would be coming sooner rather than later this morning. This is probably the biggest piece of corn that I've ever seen. And Corn Fest officially kicks off today. So we're learning a little bit more about the fun. And this corn is so big. I think my interview, Barbara Beeling, is hanging out around here. There she is. That is the biggest piece of corn I've ever seen.
Well, it's not as tasty as what will be here this weekend, but you know, it's a good stock.
So today is the first day of Corn Fest, and you guys are gearing up for one heck of a weekend, and there's a lot that's going to be happening.
Absolutely. A great weekend. 6 bands in the next 5 days. Starting tonight with the parade and block party. The Dirty Birds are here. Friday night, Super Tuesday. Saturday night, the Jimmies are finally coming to Corn Fest. So we're excited about that. Of course, 80 tons of sweet corn this weekend is the highlight.
Yeah, you know, where we're standing here this morning, you can see this is where the big setup is going to be. This is where all the corn is going to be delivered. So what can folks really expect? Because this takes a lot of volunteers. This takes a lot of partnerships in the community.
Absolutely. It takes about 1,000 volunteers to pull this off, and that's why we only serve corn on the weekend. And you know, the volunteers work so hard. They'll all be in these bright green shirts this year, and you know, be patient with them because they're doing the best they can, and we love it. That's how we can make it happen.
So of course it is sweet corn season. That's what you're all about here. And what's so awesome about this is the sweet corn that you guys are having has not been picked yet. This is freshly picked on the weekend and gets delivered right here.
Absolutely. The corn is still growing. In fact, it will be picked on Saturday morning and then delivered right about 11:30 Saturday morning, and then we'll steam it up, and we'll also have uncooked corn for sale as well.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to look forward to. Of course, you have your nonprofit partners as well. You guys are always about giving back here in Sun Prairie. So how exactly does all that work?
Yep, so they donate a lot of time is what happens. The VFW, the Auxiliary, the Exchange Club, the Lions, they all take stock in Corn Fest, and then they receive part of the proceeds at the end of the event as well. So everything that we collect goes into a pool, and then it supports the nonprofits, which helps throughout the year our school district, veterans, the underprivileged. It just makes our community a great place to live, work, and play.
Okay, and speaking of playing, you're going to have some fun for me coming up here in our next half hour. Give people a little tease.
Well, we've got the world-famous Angel Park Speedway out here, and we have a NASCAR driver who lives in Sun Prairie, so he's brought a car in, and I have a feeling somebody might get into it.
Who, me? I think me.
I think so. I think a special surprise. And, of course, the races are on Sunday night, like they are every Sunday night out here in Sun Prairie. And so it's a great special feature and a great way to end Corn Fest.
All right, well, shucks, Barbara, we're out of time this morning.
That was my line.
I got you this morning. If we, if you guys want to stick around, we're going to be having more fun in our next half hour. And, of course, we have more details up on channel3000.com. Everything kicks off today, the big parade later on today. So come on out here to Sunny P, guys.
Well, Josh, thanks for popping in today. That was great.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of corn puns to go around for everybody.
You got to love it. You got to love it.
Thanks, Josh.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, Josh is always looking for inspiration to share with you folks at home. If you have an idea you want to see on TV, reach out. He'd love to hear from you.